What do you expect out of Tiger?
I expect him to play well. You never say he's going to go shoot 80 because he's not. I know he hasn't played true competitive golf since we had that Masters in the fall of 2020, in November of 20. That's the last time he played in a real tournament. We're going to not count the father-son event as a true competition, even though he's played well in them with Charlie. But I think Tiger, he even said it yesterday, the question for him isn't how he can strike the ball. It's solid. I mean, Fred Couples played with him in these practice rounds, and Freddie says it's phenomenal to watch him hit the ball. Question's going to be, how does his body hold up walking up and down the hills? This has got a lot of grade to it. And as each day goes on, how much that mounts, how much it becomes more difficult to recover. And then there's this X factor to look out for. And I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of this in the telecast as each day builds. The weather's not going to be great. It's going to be cold. And we're going to get the rain over with today and maybe overnight, maybe first thing in the morning. It'll be out of here. But then you're talking about winds and cold winds. It's going to be a high in the mid 50s on Saturday right now is the forecast. It's going to feel like you're playing in the 40s. And that's not easy for anybody. But for a broken down body, it's especially not easy.
Does he have any say, maybe behind the scenes, of who he gets to play with at
No.
first two? No?
No, none at all. You don't even get a say so in your tee time, but I think it worked out favorably for him in this regard. You either, when you play a tour event or a major championship, you either go early one day and late the next on rounds 1 and 2, or you go late early. So I think, I don't want to say there was an accommodation, but you had to give Tiger, as a 5-time champion here, you had to give him a chance to recover from round 1 to round 2. So he's going early, late. It's going to go 10:30 and then early 2 o'clock range, 2:10, something like that on Friday, which is the right thing to do.
Who's he playing with?
He's playing with Louis Oosthuizen, who was in contention at every major last year and had a couple of close calls. He's had a close brush with victory here. Bubba beat him 10 years ago in a playoff at Augusta. And he's playing with Joaquin Niemann, who I had as one of my sneaky picks coming in that you don't really have on your short list. He won in a runaway at Riviera this year, which is Tiger's tournament, the Genesis. And the kid's got a lot of game. And I know it's not going to be easy for anyone because the gallery is going to be just so thick and immense. And I don't know what the reaction would be when you find out you're playing with Tiger. You know, it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world because there's just going to be so many people out there. But this is, of course, the most educated golf crowd in the world. So they'll be respectful and they won't move. And we'll see. Maybe they'll feed off of all that energy. I still like Niemann's chances here.